XRP starts to see some strong inflows into the ecosystem. In fact, 700% surge on XRP volume. What am I talking about? We're going to break it down for you in this video. And Brad Garlinghouse has a new lawyer joining his team. Remember, a three-pronged attack right now from the SEC. The token sales, Mike Larson and Brad Garlinghouse having separate entities when they are being taken to court by the SEC. What's all that about? Why are people buying XRP? Well, we're going to break it down for you all in this video. So if you like XRP, you want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We talk about it every single day, as well as bringing you the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. Drop a like on this video and let's take a look at what's going on. So the XRP lawsuit, remember, this is with the SEC. We now have a new lawyer appointed, or a new counsel appointed to Brad Garlinghouse, specifically by the name of Raoul McKee, with a note of appearance in the XRP versus SEC lawsuit. So remember, a while ago we were talking about SEC lawyers leaving. They were getting out of there and were bringing more strength in. A lot of people kind of don't understand the cost of this and equally why this is important. And actually, it's a very strong move. So Raoul is from the law firm Cleary Gottlieb Stent & Hamilton LLP, which is now appearing specifically for Brad Garlinghouse. That is an important point to make. It says XRP community attorney Raoul McKee of Cleary Gottlieb Stent & Hamilton LLP has filed his appearance on behalf of Brad Garlinghouse. Attorney McKee's bio is below, and it's a pretty substantial bio. You want to go check it out. Come and have a look at this. But ultimately, it says there, away from the many assumptions in the ecosystem, the XRP lawsuit has indeed seen a lot of shift in attorney representation, both on the part of the SEC and the Ripple Labs, and any of the defendants named in the legal brawl. They reported earlier by CoinGap, two of the lawyers representing the market's regulator, to Richard Best and Robert Moyer, left the team back in August, creating a representation gap that might be filled in soon. So we know that the SEC people have left. And again, as this continues now, we are expecting or hoping we might get an answer out of Judge Torres. Is the interlocutory appeal going to go ahead? Are we going to see this seen through into that second level of the appeal? I'm not sure, and there's a lot of people are absolutely with me on this, that we don't think this may go ahead because there is too much risk attached to the SEC. They wanted to do this to get rid of the Hinman documents, and we know they cannot add additional things, and ultimately they have to stick with what they've got. So it's going to be good news when we talk about XRP, which leads us perfectly into this inflow. So again, this is the inflow on CoinShare over the course of the last week. And it says there, according to the latest report of CoinShare, the past week alone saw a staggering $700,000 poured into XRP related products. The surge not only cements the token's dominance, but also marks a seven-fold increase in inflows into XRP ETPs within the week. And again, it's always worthwhile watching what is happening on the macro side of things, but really getting into some granular deals. Not only today, we've seen $23 million worth of Ethereum moved into Gate.io, as well as a further $147 million worth of Bitcoin bought by MicroStrategy. So when the big money is buying, you've got to understand why. So we see here, look, we can see the money flows coming in. XRP absolutely bucking the trend, with only shorting Bitcoin and Litecoin having a better term. But you can see that the week flows there at 0.7, month flows at 1.5, and the year to date at 14. Just shows exactly what is happening with XRP. More and more people are understanding what's coming. More and more people want a piece of the action, and furthermore, people know what is coming in the future. We talked about that XRPL development, that we're going to start to see some LP pools move over there, which will give the opportunity for new tokens to be launched and really start to branch out the XRP ledger and bring it in line with what Ripple really wants to do with it, which I think is a fantastic development. It says what's particularly intriguing, though, about the surge is the correlation with the heightened XRP inflow activity on the Bitstamp exchange. Typically, such activity might signal a sell-off, but in this case, it may indicate something entirely different. The increased XRP inflows on Bitstamp may be tied to the growing adoption of Ripple payments, known as on-demand liquidity, before rebranding. And we talked about that ODL liquidity and how that will be the transit and the conduit for massive financial institutions to move huge amounts of money using XRP. They have to keep it moving. They have to keep it working. And that's why sometimes we see those massive transactions for XRP, as these are ODL transactions going through, which again will become quicker, faster, and fundamentally be absolutely used by these big financial banks and institutions when they get into Ripple. So taking a look at Ripple this week, we might see a little bit of a break. Now, we were talking on my live stream not so long ago about Bitcoin, the price expectation of it, and Ripple doing something quite similar. It's up 0.3 on the day, but we do have this little kind of box in the middle here where we're coming down. This was a point of support. We are looking to retest. Now, we did break it and come down here to find a new low, 4951. Now, we know 50 cents is an incredibly strong level for us here on XRP, but we're looking right now to see what happens on the 4-hour chart. Do we break through this support level and turn this, therefore, into a resistance level and potentially see a downward trend? The couple of things to note on here, we do have a couple of things. So we've got the higher high here and the higher low, and then we've got the lower low here. So you could expect a trend downwards when it comes to the market. Again, be mindful of what that. The 200 EMA, though, does sit up here, still pretty strong, and but we are underneath that, so that would indicate potentially a further push down. Now, there's a couple of important metrics to keep an eye on coming up very soon, which will be this cross on the downward trend here that we need to keep an eye on, and equally therefore this consolidation. So you're looking into maybe early Wednesday morning. Now, we do have a couple of things coming up on the US economic calendar this week, a couple of job loss reports. That core CPI coming on Friday may indicate some slightly more bearish momentum, but equally with XRP on the macro, we're still actually looking a good solid move to the upside, which we want to kind of keep an eye on. This key bit right now over the course of the next 8 to 12 hours is going to give us that indication, I think, for the rest of the week. We're currently in a really solid part of volume as well. The overall global cryptocurrency market is down about 0.2%, back to that 1.05 trillion, with Bitcoin hovering around 26,275. So definitely an interesting week coming up, but XRP continues to build out, continues to look incredibly exciting, and the team really are strapping in for this battle against the SEC. Time will tell, but let me know in the comments down below, are you team SEC or are you team XRP? Drop it down in the comments. And as ever, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Smash a like so I know you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.